All right, good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for coming out on this beautiful spring day. This is about as good as it gets here. So thank you. We're about to kick off the 81st year of the Iroquois Amphitheater. So a lot of history here. I want to recognize former Councilwoman Mary Ann Butler over here, who's been a big part of the history of the amphitheater, not for 81 years, but you've helped this place a lot. So thank you for being here. This is also the official amphitheater of the Commonwealth of Kentucky, so we're proud of that. And I want to thank Mike Hallett over here, who's the manager of the amphitheater, and then interim director Dana Kassler with our Parks Department for the good work that they do in promoting this beautiful facility that so many people from our city and all around this region come to attend and enjoy. I think this is the greatest amphitheater in this part of the country. When people come, Marty Storch, they will testify to that, and thank you for all the help that you've done here. A little bit of history. Iroquois Amphitheater was constructed in 1938 through the Federal Works Progress Administration program. So there's a lot of our country present here. And this has been one of our signature attractions in South Louisville for decades. Although after 1938, it started to follow in a state of disrepair. Dave Armstrong, not sure when he was, I guess, county judge, was very serious about bringing this back to its glory. And so that's why you see why it looks the way it looks today, because of Dave Armstrong, who was one of, really, I think, the great public servants in our state and a former mayor as well. He passed away about a year and a half ago, unfortunately, but he did a great job continuing his legacy here. So as we put more money into this, then we started programming the facility more and more. And when I came into office as a frustrated ex-concert promoter, I said, let's put as many shows as we can in the Iroquois Amphitheater, and we've got tremendous partners around the city that has helped us to do that. And we've had some really great bands and entertainers have played here at this amphitheater. Billy Idol, one of my wife's favorites, was here. The Black Keys, Wilco, Alice Cooper, Old Crow Medicine Show, and then, of course, Louisville's own My Morning Jacket has performed here as well, along with many of the Louisville greats, whether it's our youth orchestra, our orchestra, many others have played here. So this year, thanks to the help of Production Simple and WFPK, another great full slate of bands is scheduled to appear, including Jason Isabell and the 400 unit, the String Cheese Incident, Death Cab for Cutie, Hozier, which is sold out, and many more will be playing here at the amphitheater. So tickets are available at iroquoisamphitheater.com, and then we're going to have some more announcements about more shows coming as well. Damon D'Arienzo, who's with Southern Hospitality, and Danny Wimmer Presents will be providing the food and beverage this year at the amphitheater, and he's got some exciting news to share with us here in a moment. Plus, there will be the continued tradition of Metro Council-sponsored movie nights, and Councilwoman Nicole George is going to speak about that. Those are free events and are great family fun. And then the local arts have long been supported at the amphitheater as well. And the season really kicks off on Sunday, April the 7th, as Kentucky Shakespeare presents Macbeth in a free show at 6:30 p.m. this Sunday. And then the Louisville Youth Orchestra will be performing a Pops concert here on April the 24th at 4 p.m. Now, I'd also like to recognize Layla George, who's keeping a low profile back here. She's the CEO and president of the Olmsted Conservancy, so thank you for the work you do here in preserving all of our Olmsted parks, some of the great jewels that we have in the city. 17 Olmsted legacy parks in our great city of Louisville. So thank you for the good work that you do each and every day, Layla. Brooke Pardue is here as well. Brooke's over here. She's the CEO and president of Louisville Parks Foundation. That's a nonprofit that helps the non-Olmsted parks, and you are always out hustling, doing good work, and we appreciate that. Most recently, I think we dedicated a soccer pitch at, where were we? At William Harrison Park, and it's wonderful to see these soccer pitches and 5-on-5 facilities just getting massive use through the community. It comes because of the generous contributors and the good works that you guys do at the foundation. So thank you, Brooke. Well, speaking of the work that they do, and it's not too early. I guess it's never too early to talk about the Jack-O-Lantern Spectacular. We can bring that up because we're here at Iroquois Park. We will be coming on our 7th year this fall with a beautiful display of intricately carved pumpkins. It's a big event for the city. This is the biggest fundraiser, I guess, for the Parks Foundation, with close to 80,000 people now. We broke 100,000 last year. So when you think that's amazing, people going over here to see what is the greatest pumpkin spectacular on the face of the earth is right here at Iroquois Park. So be sure to put that on your calendar. All right, so let's hear from our speakers today. First up is Councilwoman Nicole George, whose district we're in. Councilwoman.
Thank you. It is, and good afternoon. It is a beautiful day to be here in the South End. Of course, I think every day is a great day to be in the South End. And just as a point of correction, we are currently in Councilman Triplett's district, but right across the street is District 21. So for all intents and purposes, this is home. It's a great day to be here because, and to be here every day, because living here means we always have accessible, family-friendly fun right here in Iroquois Park. And that's thanks to the dedicated Metro Park staff and partners, everything from Louisville Orchestra, Kentucky Shakespeare, Danny Wimmer Presents, Simple One, Underhill Associates, and of course, my current and former colleagues on the council. We're fortunate today to be here with former Councilwoman Butler, who was really instrumental in bringing about free movie night to Iroquois Amphitheater. I'm personally looking forward to that. I know it's going to start on May the 24th with Skyscraper, and it will run through August the 16th. So again, big thanks to former Councilwoman Butler. I also want to give a big thanks to all of the folks, community members who come out and patronize the park every day, neighbors who take care of the park, picking up litter, reporting maintenance needs, and that sort of thing. The park wouldn't be as strong if it weren't for them. And Iroquois Park is vital to our community's social infrastructure. It serves as a connector, bringing about all kinds of activity and bringing folks together of all different backgrounds. And of course, they come out for activities like everything from Macbeth to concerts, races in the park, thanks to the Iroquois Hill Runners, and the Spray Park. There is really something for everyone. And speaking of everyone, please take a moment to mark your calendars. We have two really important events. We have the Festival Por La Vida, which will be on May the 18th. It's going to have lots of family fun in addition to concerts brought for the first time here to North America. And of course, we're also very fortunate to have our annual Americana Festival, which will be June the 1st. It's an excellent showcase of cultures and a celebration of our community. Thank you.
I'd like to recognize Councilman Mark Fox here as well, who is just hanging out.
Hanging out.
Don't have anything to say, huh?
Beautiful day.
All right. Okay. Louisville Public Media is a real gift to our city. We're fortunate to have Stephen George with us, the CEO of Louisville Public Media, and speaking for WFPK. Stephen?
Hi, I just wanted to address the George heavy bill here today real quick. I can confirm that Layla George and I are related, and we're still trying to establish how, if at all, Nicole and I are related. Thanks so much for being here, and thanks to the mayor and to all of the key community partners here. You know, I have a really amazing job as president and general manager of Louisville Public Media. I get to hang out with some of the coolest people in town and help bring some of the coolest people to town. As a community-driven media organization, it's really important for us to find key partners in our place to work with and to help make events possible, help bring new art, new creativity to our city, and that's what we're doing. We're proud to work here at Iroquois Amphitheater. We're bringing our show live from here with Chris Thiele here to town a little bit later this summer, so heads up on that. It's a really fantastic variety program on 89.3 WFPL. We're also proud to work via WFPK with Production Simple and bringing some of these amazing shows here, including one of my personal favorites right now, Jason Isabell in the 400 unit. I'll be here for that. As a Louisville native, I've been here. I feel like I've been to about 100 shows at this place. It is a magical experience to see a show here, and we're only so lucky if the weather cooperates like this too. So on behalf of WFPK and Louisville Public Media, we're really proud to be a partner here, and thanks for coming.
Great. Okay. Music's good, events are good, but if we don't have good food and drink to enjoy, it's just not the same thing. All right? So Damon D'Arienzo is going to talk to us about that.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Mary. Where should I start? I mean, you guys, the first time I walked into this space, I was floored. I've seen a lot of beautiful things in the city, a lot of beautiful personalities, a lot of beautiful architecture, a beautiful park system. And I think this facility really embodies all of those items. This facility is a gem. It needs to be celebrated, and we're excited to be a part of that effort. We truly are. Many of you guys know who we are. Southern Hospitality Concessions is the food and beverage provider that provides all of the food and beverage services at Bourbon and Beyond, Louder Than Life, and Hometown Rising, which will be a new country festival coming to Louisville here this fall. We're very excited to bring that same focused approach to food and beverage offerings. Fans can look forward to a revised food and beverage menu and a much more immersive approach to concessions. In addition, we have the honor of working with Fred Minnick, the world-renowned bourbon critic, who's going to help us curate an Iroquois Amphitheater signature cocktail. So we're very excited about that. I really want to say thanks to everybody that's made us feel really welcome here. Thank you to the mayor's office. Mayor, thanks to you and your entire team. Thanks to the entire team at Production Simple. Thanks to the entire Parks and Recreation Department. Thanks to my dear old friends, Marty Storch and Mike Maloney. And specifically, most essentially, the Iroquois Amphitheater staff. They've made us feel extremely welcome here. Michael Hellett, Robert Jones. It's great to be a part of the team, and we're looking forward to a great season. So thank you.
Okay, Joe Argerbright's going to talk on behalf of Production Simple. Got any surprises for us today?
Not that I can talk about.
Okay, all right, come on up.
First, I'd like to thank the mayor, the Parks Department, Michael Hallett, Art Williams, the entire Iroquois staff that we've worked together with for quite some time now. We think Iroquois Amphitheater and the surrounding park is a total gem to Louisville as well as the nation. Through our concerts, we've actually been able to really impact a number of people outside of our community and have been able to show them how wonderful this place is. And it goes in large part to all of the people that are involved. So since 2011, we have produced close to 100 concerts here, attracting an average of over 20,000 people per season, getting close to 200,000 people out here for concerts, which is, I think, pretty impressive. And we're very excited about the upcoming events that we've got coming up. We currently have a number of shows on sale, two of which are sold out. Jason Isabell, will be our first show on April 19th and April 20th. His April 20th show is sold out. Hoping that the 19th will be soon behind that as well. We've also got Indie Rockers Rainbow Kitten Surprise that'll be out here for our Derby weekend. Electronic artist Grizz, Irish singer-songwriter Hozier, which is also sold out, as well as alternative rock band Death Cab For Cutie. 2 nights of jam band Icon String Cheese Incident is on sale as well. We look forward to the most successful season, I think, to date, and we're very excited to continue to support the amphitheater and the Parks Department. Thanks again.
I'd like to recognize Edgardo Manzia over here, who runs Americana and who's done a great job with this festival every year and really being a key partner with us, being a welcoming city for all of our immigrants. So thank you for the good work that you do every day, Edgardo. And then this is Maxwell and his wife here. You guys are going to be moving your jazz festival here. What do we have the date set for that yet?
The dates are August 10th and 11th.
August 10th and 11th. So it's one of our premier jazz shows for the year. So we're excited to see you guys having a new home out here. So be sure to put that on your calendars as well. All right, Mike Hallett does a heck of a job running this facility out here. So Mike, come on up here and tell us what's going on.
Thank you, Mayor. I just want to echo the theme that I've heard most of all the speakers talk about, which is without the cooperation of the Mayor's Department, without Parks and Recreation actually making this an important facility within their system, without the help of Olmsted, the Parks Foundation, and all of our stakeholders and all of our clients. It all makes the Iroquois Amphitheater work. And what I'd like to do at this time is especially thank and single out our staff, because without our staff, we couldn't accomplish any of the things that we're able to do. And as you've heard, we do have a really special place here, and it is the people that I work with every day that help make that special. So at this time, I'd like to introduce the staff, starting with Solomon Coop, Robert Jones, Sabrina Parrish, Regina Tate, Tangi DeMoss, and Art Williams. Thank you all. I really appreciate you all coming out and supporting the Iroquois Amphitheater. Again, all of our stakeholders, all of our clients, it's really you who make the amphitheater work and make the amphitheater really the special place that it is. So once again, thanks again for supporting the Iroquois Amphitheater.
Great job, Mike. One last note. Todd Underhill was not able to be here, so he is one of the developers at Colonial Gardens. He asked that we share that there will be 2 restaurants open on June 1st, and then the other 2 will be open by the end of the summer. So a lot of people have been looking forward to that, and a lot of city support and council support went into making this project possible. So it'd be great to bring back Colonial Gardens to its grandeur that it had back in the day. In between Colonial Gardens and Iroquois Park and the amphitheater, it's just another great addition for this part of the town. So we appreciate that. So all right, everybody, so we're looking forward to a great season here. It's magical when this place is full and rocking and people are just getting along and enjoying music together. So be sure to come out to the Iroquois Amphitheater. And then, Mike, you are going to take folks on a tour. Is that right? If anybody would like to go on a tour, please join Mike. In the meantime, thanks, everybody, for coming out. Enjoy this beautiful day.